Market structure refers to how different industries are classified and differentiated based on their degree and nature of competition for services and goods. The four popular types of market structures include perfect competition, oligopoly market, monopoly market, and monopolistic competition. Market structures show the relations between sellers and other sellers, sellers to buyers, or more. Market structure in economics depicts how firms are differentiated and categorized based on the types of goods they sell and how their operations are affected by external factors and elements. Market structure makes it easier to understand the characteristics of diverse market. Perfect competition, monopolistic competition, oligopoly market, monopoly market.
Perfect competition occurs when there is a large number of small companies competing against each other. They sell similar products, homogeneous, lack price influence over the commodities, and are free to enter or exit the market. Also known as pure competition is an idealized market condition in which many sellers compete to offer the best prices, and large sellers have no advantages over smaller ones. Perfect competition occurs when there are many sellers, there is easy entry and exiting of firms. Products are identical from one seller to another, and sellers are price takers.
Perfect competitions is a benchmarking or ideal type to which real-life market structures can be compared. Pure competitions is theoretically the opposite of monopoly, in which only a single firm supplies a good or service. That firm can charge whatever price it wants because consumers have no alternatives and it's difficult for would-be competitors to enter the marketplace. The firm can charge whatever price it wants because consumers have no alternatives and it's difficult for would-be competitors to enter the marketplace. It was several key characteristics.
All firms sell an identical products. It is commodity or homogeneous. All firms are price taker. They can influence the market price of their products. Buyers have complete information about the product being sold. Firms can enter or exit the market without cost.
Characteristics of perfect competition. A large and homogeneous market. A large number of buyers and sellers exist in a perfectly competitive market. The sellers are small firms rather than large corporations that are capable of controlling prices through supply adjustments. They sell products with minimal differences in capabilities, features, and pricing. This ensures that buyers can't distinguish between products based on physical attributes such as size or color or intangible values such as branding. Perfect information availability. Information about an industry's ecosystem and competition constitutes a significant advantage. Knowledge about component sourcing and supplier pricing can make or break the market for certain companies. We have absence of controls. Governments play a vital role in market formation for products by imposing regulations and price controls. They can control the entry and exit of firms into a market by setting up rules to function in it. The pharmaceutical industry must contend with a roster of rules governing the development, production, and sale of drugs. Also, many researchers have confirmed that government has no control over perfect competition for where sellers are free to enter and exit the market. Lastly, cheap and efficient transportation. Cheap and efficient transportation is another characteristic of perfect competition. Companies don't incur significant costs to transport goods in this type of market. This helps reduce the product's price and cuts back on delays in transporting goods.
Examples: agricultural markets, fruits, vegetables, and grains, fish markets, stock and foreign exchange markets, online marketplaces, TikTok Shop, Shopee, roadside stalls. Consider a farmer's market where each vendor sells the same type of jam. There's little difference between each of your products because they use the same recipe and they sell them at an equal price.
Perfect competition occurs when all companies sell identical products, market share doesn't influence price, companies can enter or exit without barriers, buyers have perfect or full information and companies can't determine prices. It's a market that's entirely influenced by market forces. Perfect competition describes an imaginary market condition in which all consumers have access to the same products and information. All firms must offer the lowest price possible in this type of economy, or risk being undercut by their competitors.